What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex, you, and you're watching a Ragin Ronin review. I got a review for you. I checked out Wish Dragon. This is a Chinese production. It's an animated film on Netflix, and it's also an animated film produced by Jackie Chan with an all-Asian American cast. We got John Cho, Jimmy Wong, Constance Wu, William Lee, Bobby Lee, Jimmy O Yang. It's a pretty stellar cast, okay? And this story is kind of like, well, not kind of like, it's like Raya the Last Dragon. This is about a dragon. A dragon plays a very big part in this film, but in this case, it's a wish dragon, kind of like Aladdin. John Cho voices Long the dragon. Jimmy Wong, as seen on YouTube, voices Din. And Natasha Liu Bordizzo voices Lena. So this story takes place in Shanghai. And Din and Lena are childhood friends. They grew up together. They have a lot of fun together. But as they grew older, they drifted apart because they lived two very different and opposite lives. Din lives a more normal life with he's trying to make it big. Or rather, he's just trying to be successful as a young adult. And Lena is already a very successful because she grew into her father's rich money-making empire. So two very separate lifestyles, but Din really wants to reconnect with her. But it's a little bit difficult because, well, this is actually very true to real life and true to Chinese lifestyle, traditional Chinese lifestyle, and that is the parents of the rich parents of the daughter typically wants the daughter to marry somebody who's at that same level. Okay, they're very money driven. They care a lot about wealth, despite the fact that Lena cares less about that. She's more into her upbringings, which is very, very humble. But she's not allowed to voice that because that's what society and her parents taught her to be like, right? So it's a very real story. It's a story that I can connect with. China in general, in real life, is a very money-driven society. So that's what it's like. You're either rich or you're poor. There's nothing in between. So this is a story I really connected with. And then there's John Cho's character, Long. He voices Long, who's the Wish Dragon. And so Din uses Long's help to get him to where he wants to be. And then there's evil forces that want the teapot, which is pretty much the genie lamp, okay? And there you have it. That's pretty much the plot. I really like this film. I really enjoyed it. The animation's definitely very different. You can tell that there's Chinese influences in there. But I liked it because mostly of the story, the characters, how there's a romance element about it. How Din is trying to connect with Lena, even though they're friends or friends from before. I know that he wanted to, be more than that, right? Deep down inside, he wanted to be more than that. So, I totally connect with that because there's some point in your life where you wanted to get the girl, right? So that's what the story is about. I like the relatable elements. I like the fact that there's a girl who's hard to get. Well, not hard to get, but she's completely out of his league. So he's trying to do the impossible. So you really want to root for his character. And then there's this antagonist element about it where they're trying to get the teapot. That element, it provides, an intense element to it, action element to it. But actually, I wasn't as interested in that. I'm more into him trying to get the girl. What that provided, that antagonist element, just created a little bit more of an obstacle to it. It feels like it's two different stories. Like you have the teapot heist element about it where, the bad guys are trying to get the teapot, and then there's Din and Lena who's trying to, he's trying to reconnect with her, right? So there's two stories going on at the same time. I was more interested in the friendship aspect of it. I wasn't as interested in, I was thinking to myself, like, can they stop bothering him so he can go get the girl? So, but, I get it. They got to make it a little bit more exciting. I like the voice acting in it. I don't watch a whole lot of animated films, but this is top-notch voice acting. John Cho is great as the dragon. Like, he's really, really great. I really loved his contribution to it. There's some really, really over-the-top characters in them. Jimmy O Yang voices one, Bobby Lee voices another, and yeah, they did a great job. Um, I'm gonna be completely real with this. Between Raya and the Last Dragon and Wish Dragon, I actually like. I think Raya the Last Dragon's the better movie between the two. I'm not saying that this one's not good. It's just that the I kind of wanted this to be less actiony because this one, as much as I love action movies, I felt that the martial arts action was so silly and there's some fun moments, but it just felt like it kind of was out of place. Like I felt like there's two stories going on at the same time, and I kind of liked one more than the other. And another thing that I thought could have been better is that they provided some cliche elements about like Din's character has a lot of opportunities to make things better. I mean, like kind of reconnect with Lena, but he misses those every single one of those opportunities. It's like, dude, oh man, she's right there. Just, so that part was a little bit annoying to me. The movie, I mean, those parts really did bother me a bit because, like, I've seen this kind of thing again and again, and I want to root for the character, but he's being such a, he's just being such a, like, a wuss about it. So, come on, man up. We're rooting for you, but we find it hard to root for you if you just keep on missing all these opportunities again and again. So, those parts were kind of annoying. It's a little bit repetitive. Um, but it does get better later on. I think the strongest relationship, which really makes this movie good, is the relationship between Din and Long, the dragon. I really, really like that about it. I think that Long is John Cho really brings his A game, thus bringing the character of the dragon to life and making the dragon a lovable character. I love the way the dragon was animated, and he's cute, he's cuddly, and that adds to it. And you really love that friendship, that bond that they have. So yeah, it's a good movie. It's definitely a good movie. I think it's worth checking out completely. Those were some things that I felt bothered me a little bit, but not enough that it made the movie bad or anything. It's still a really, really good movie. But I really connected with the characters and the story. So there you have it. I'm gonna give this film, give this animated film a 7.5 out of 10. It's still very, very good. It's got some really human and emotional elements about it, but I think some things could have been done better. Okay, 7.5 out of 10, and it's on Netflix. Go check it out. Highly recommended. I'll see you next time. Peace.